Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. My gorgeous Cancerini. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. Pam, param, pam, pam. My gorgeous Cancerini. Tan, tan, tara. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. Pam, 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 pam. My gorgeous Cancerini. Para, pa, pa, pa. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. La, 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 la. My gorgeous, gorgeous Cancerini. Tan, 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 tan. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. Rini, rini, rini. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini. Rini, rini. My gorgeous Cancerini, rini. Hello, my gorgeous Cancerini, rini. My gorgeous, gorgeous Cancerini, ni. La 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 Cancerini. I love you, my gorgeous Cancerini. Happy May to you. This is going to be rather important time of unfoldment, because when it comes to you, my gorgeous Cancer, my beautiful Cancerini, you have got number 707. This is a wonderful number when it comes to your spirituality, when it comes to something happening really important to you this month. You know, it means something quite important. It's going to happen to you twice, at the beginning of May and towards the end of May. When I say important, it means it's going to make you feel really emotional. It's going to help you to reconnect yourself with yourself, and that in return is going to help you with your own personal grounding, indeed, in many different ways. And at the same time, in between, in the middle of May, you are going to have a really unexpected situation which is going to take place, and that in itself is going to create a turning point, mind-blowing turning point, because by the time you get to the end of the month, you know, something is going to change within you. But this is going to be great, because at the end of the day you will know exactly what to do, and important clarity is going to take place, and after that moment in time a lot is going to change in the best possible way. My name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is your monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's for May 2021. And as I said, your number is 707. This is a very powerful number, which at the same time is it's kind of trying to let you know that you are at the same time, you know, going to open your eyes, and most certainly it's about your own devotion, revelation, devotion, what you should be paying attention to, what you should be paying your attention towards, what energy you should be kind of like pay attention to. It's very important because it's to do with a rather significant part of yourself. So it's a lot to do with your own devotion, you know, but you working towards it, so you will know exactly what you're gonna need to do in order to further your spiritual journey by doing and by making, you know, by doing the right thing in your life. So it's about specifically offering certain services towards the specific goal. And the more you do this, the more you're gonna grow. The more you do this, more successful you're going to be. And it's not only about doing things, making things, creating things, but it's also about using this vibrant energy and having the ability to see right beyond, above, you know, in between the lines. This is very important. So it's just basically about you offering the services, your own personal services, for example, towards the specific goal. So it depends exactly where you are at the moment and what you are doing. And by doing this, this is also going to help you to reflect on so many other things at the same time. Number 707 also means my gorgeous Cancerini. Bum bum bum. I'm sorry, my baby, but the Dark Lala has to come out, and the Dark Lala is coming out. Hello, Dark Lala. And she's letting you know that there is going to be a bit of a tower situation. And you know what? This tower situation is pretty much needed. Lots of people say like, oh God, you know, tower situation is never good. Tower situation can never be good. No, baby, no. I highly disagree. The tower situations are pretty much needed in our lives sometimes, because they help us to see things for where they are. They sometimes even speed things for us, but normally then they happen, you know, because they're meant to happen. An unexpected situation. The tower moment is going to be an unexpected situation which is going to throw you off the chair a little bit, and this unexpected situation in particular, it's going to take place within the first 2 weeks in May 2021 indeed. But that is going to really surprise you. You're going to open your eyes, you're going to realize things that you didn't realize before, but this is all going to work for your own benefit. This is all going to work in your own favor indeed. So you're going to be thrown back a little bit, and then it's almost immediately the certain readjustment is going to need it from you. And as soon as you make a readjustment, you're going to find yourself on this specific path. And it's not going to be that long until you realize, oh my Lord, that some kind of lost opportunity from before, that it's going to become evident, is just going to like kind of bounce back into your life. And it's going to become like the very important opportunity, my gorgeous Cancerini, indeed. So some kind of return of the opportunity is going to happen. And it's not like, oh my God, opportunity, you know, not just any opportunity. No, baby, no. This is to do with your finances. This is to do with your future. This is to do with the future planning. But it's pretty much so to do with the financial security and basically doing the right thing, because it's going to help you realize something really important about your future planning. And these are only going to be the beginning of stages, because you will want to change something slowly about yourself when it comes to your future. And this is going to bring you this powerful realization here. At the same time, you know, I like it pretty much so, because it's all about strength, that you are going to have control over a situation, my gorgeous Cancerini. Let me just see whether my light is, sorry, like here, sorry, there you go. Okay, that's better. Oh yeah, that's much better. Okay, so now it's pretty much so to do basically with the control over a situation that you are going to have, my gorgeous Cancerini, and this is very important. This is going to bring you the necessary strength, courage, energy, and this is all going to be about the particular determination that you are going to feel. At the same time, this is going to kind of like really be pushing you subconsciously towards the certain action, towards the certain activity. It's all about you feeling really re-energized, and when you feel this re-energized, it's absolutely fantastic. And I want to say, because a lot is going to be clear to you that it hasn't been clear before, and this is going to come to you in the sense of like, oh, finally feeling very strongly about the certain specific parts of your lives, but they are, my baby, is going to require certain changes. When we don't feel right, when we don't feel well, when we don't feel okay, when things are not how they should be, then everything is like kind of foggy in between. So it is difficult to kind of get hold of things that are helping us to connect to our future. So now this is going to clear quite a lot for you, my gorgeous Cancerini. So therefore it's all going to boil down towards the changes that you will want to make. This in between May and July 2021, this stage will be very strong, and it will be very powerful when it comes to these certain changes. I highly recommend you to get something like a tiger's eye pendant. Look at this little baby here, gorgeous tiger's eye pendant. It's fantastic when it comes to the actual changes. It's fantastic when it comes to our personal security. It's fantastic when it comes to making decisions. It's fantastic when it comes to focus. It's fantastic when it comes to that particular balance, but it also helps us to spiritually grow indeed. And at the same time, it's going to protect you when it comes to the actual evil eye. So every time when you feel like a negative, because of the negative people around you, every time when you're like working on yourself, working on your path, working on your journey, then I highly suggest you to get this little tiger's eye and to wear it throughout actual May, June, and even July as well. These 3 months are going to be super significant when it comes to your planning, spiritual growth, without you even realizing, you know, and at the same time it's going to protect you against evil eye. This gorgeous pendant comes with a sterling tiger's eye pendant comes with a sterling silver setting and a sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, my gorgeous Cancerini, you're also supporting my channel as well, I have to say that. Now, what else I was going to say here, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's all about you really, you know, you're gonna find yourself being very decisive, and this is going to bring you the necessary strength. You know, this is going to bring you focus, and also most certainly you're gonna become aware of the certain events, you know, that are going to start moving with like a really great speed. You know, it's going to be connected to the swift change after a rather culminational time, after a rather slow time when things haven't been moving on, you know. So when you least expected, they are going to be like a really quick little baby, you know, really, really quickly start moving on. And that in return, it's actually going to require to kind of like respond to the particular situation. Just let me explain how important this is. It's going to require from you to respond to the particular situation, but then at the same time, you just need to remember to choose an intellectual response, because it means that emotionally you're going to be a little bit all around the place, and you're going to kind of be focusing on a different part of your life, different part of your journey, that is going to drain your energy a little bit. So you just need to remember this. It's so, my Lord, it's so important, like there is no tomorrow. So that's why you need to remember to not to respond emotionally, but to respond intellectually, my gorgeous Cancerini, to respond intellectually, okay, rather than emotionally, because it's all about the sudden and unexpected changes that are going to take place, which are going to require from you to review your option carefully. And there is someone that is around you, and maybe that person is not who they claim that they are. So I just need you to be a little bit careful, okay? On another hand, you know, I really like it because you have got the hope, you know, here, an important, the star, the tarot card, the star is taking over when it comes to the actual month of May, and when it comes to you, my gorgeous Cancerini, which means it's all going to boil down towards you having an opportunity of your lifetime. But and again, you just need to take it easy, one step at a time, and just you need to understand that it's not going to be like, oh my God, it's all different. No, baby, no. But these are the beginning stages of you realizing that a very important opportunity is going to come up with unlimited possibilities, bright prospects, new beginning, new start, inspiration, excitement, enlightenment. All this is going to take place by the end of the actual May 2021, when it comes to you starting to realize the certain option and the certain opportunity. But that is also going to require from you to make the necessary adjustment as well in your life, and that adjustment is like a bit of a sacrifice that you're going to need to make, and that in itself it's also going to become quite obvious indeed. Okay, when it comes to the actual health, my gorgeous Cancerini, you just need to remember, my Lord, it's more important than ever to pay attention to those parts of your bodies that are like not working properly. For example, look, I know it sounds weird, but no, but it's like if you want to like maybe pick something up like that, something fell down, and then you won't pick it up, and then you just feel like, oh no, pain here, or you feel like a pain here, you know. So these are the specifically parts of your body that you need to pay attention to when it comes to the exercise. Try to pay attention to the actual balance when it comes to the necessary exercise when it comes to your life. So pay attention to what your body is telling you. It's very important, because this way throughout May, June and July, whatever you do, if you focus like this, you are going to heal yourself almost instantly. So just respond to what your body is telling you by doing this, you see. So if you feel that you're stuck at a certain parts of your body, then you certainly just pay attention to it, like you just like kind of move and exercise in that particular way, in this particular way where this part of your body is, in order to make yourself better. This is important because it will be a very strong connection in between you, your body, your spirituality, your mind, body and spirit, and things like that. On another hand, you are also going to have a very sensitive digestion. My Lord, almost every single sign is having a sensitive digestion. Very, very interesting indeed. So make sure that you are taking something like organic aloe vera juice if you possibly can, because it's going to help you with your stomach lining like there is no tomorrow. And also make sure that you're drinking like organic teas, like organic chamomile, organic dandelion, or organic nettle. All these teas are like remarkable when it comes to the actual flushing the toxins out of the body. And also on another hand, just make sure that you avoid like a sugar. As I always say, just try to get like a maybe organic maple syrup if you want to sweeten it with something, or you can get like something like organic honey, for example, you know, which is what I always say, just to ignore sugar, or no sweeteners at all. And you can also add like a little bit of organic unwaxed lemon as well. This is going to do rather, it's going to bring this wonderful, it's healthy, but it brings this wonderful taste as well. What else I was going to say is to get like a natural B vitamin complex. You need to make sure to take this the very first thing in the morning, because it's going to wonderfully help you to actually raise your energy. It's going to be beneficial for your energy in general, very healthy when it comes to the entire digestive system, and it's very healthy when it comes to your stress levels as well. If you get a natural B complex, make sure that you take a B complex with the actual B12 needs to be natural, opposed to made in a chemical way within this B complex. So you need to make sure what B12 is made of, and at the same time folic acid needs to be folate, not folic acid but folate, which is the same thing. One is like a chemical version and the other one is like a natural version. So this is something that I would highly recommend you, and most certainly, really importantly, make sure that you are taking something like a calcium, magnesium and zinc, and this is going to help you with your sensitive bones and circulation. Please, calcium, magnesium and zinc is also a must, with an additional little bit of vitamin D as well. This is something that I highly recommend you, because I know that your bones are going to be like a little bit sensitive. If you're on any other medications, if you're pregnant, or if you're breastfeeding, you just need to check with your doctor, or you just need to check with your GP. Only your doctor or GP can tell you whether this can interact with your existing medications, my gorgeous Cancerini, or not. So now, going on the very first day that is going to be quite important to you, it's going to be, of course, the 1st of May. The 1st of May, the whole new door is going to be right open for you, but you're just going to feel like a little bit of sadness, a little bit of negativity, because you're going to feel this negative feelings and emotions because of the certain unsatisfaction in your life when it comes to the actual delay or stagnation. And that in itself is really going to be quite beneficial for you, because here, this moment in time, you will realize something that you need to do, but it's going to be more important than you possibly realize, because it's to do with your own accomplishment, and it's going to take an additional 9 weeks until you get to a very, very important and powerful point. But it's most certainly going to lead towards your own accomplishment, and also for you to kind of be in an explorative mood as well. The more you explore, the better it's going to be for you. The more you explore, more you're going to find out. The more you explore, more beneficial situation is going to be for you. And this is the way things work indeed. On another hand, you are also going to kind of become the part of the situation in between the 1st and the 7th of May, when you're going to become like aware of the certain, maybe little hidden danger. And this is something just to pay attention to, and I can see that you're just going to become awake and alert maybe to the like a little hidden dangers, but at the same time you are going to do the right thing, and this is going to get back to you on the in between the 19th and the 25th of October 2021. So you will see, I know it's going to take a while, but it's about doing the right thing, it's about making the right decision, and then by the time you get to October, you will see the outcome of it, you know. On another hand, you know, you're going to be wondering something, and all I can say to you here is trust your intuition, okay, and follow your heart. That's what I want to say to you. On another hand, the second important dates are going to be on the 11th, 12th and the 13th of May 2021. This is the time of your own transformation, but you're also going to realize what what needs to go as well, you know. And I need you to understand this, that you're gonna find yourself like being really busy and like a little bit all over the place, but then again, this is all about you maybe just using and wasting your energies. Just try to see where you could be wasting of energy, because slowly you will see that the certain parts of your life came to an end and now they're draining your energy, and it's up to you to realize this. The sooner you realize, the quicker you're gonna move away from the situation that no longer serve you. It's really, really important. And also, you know, the opportunity 11th, 12th and the 13th of May, it's also going to bring you rather vavoomish, interesting opportunity indeed. But I say it like this purely because you're gonna have to work a little bit extra in order to realize where this opportunity is, and you're gonna kind of like think it's a one thing, but it's gonna be something completely different. So this is gonna turn out to be something quite interesting, because it's at the same same time going to become like a bit of a Wheel of Fortune moment, my gorgeous Cancerini. This is what is actually boiling down to 11th, 12th and 13th of May 2021. It's going to bring a situation that is going to be rather mind-blowing and you're not going to plan it, you're not going to think about it, you're not going to sense it, you know, there is nothing about it that you're going to be prepared around or about, for example, but most certainly it's going to bring an important turning point, absolutely mind-blowing moment in your life where you're going to think that the bad luck, where you thought that you had a bad luck, it's going to have a flip-flop moment, and it's just going to become a remarkable moment in time where you are going to respond to the certain situation that is going to completely surprise you in a really bizarre and completely different way. And this is when things are going to become interesting indeed. In fact, anything from 11th, 12th and the 13th of May until the end of that month, it's all going to be about this turning point that I'm talking about. By the time you get to the 31st of May 2021, you know, it's just all about you releasing yourself from the situation that is really negative for you, that is really bad for you, that is really uncertain for you, you know, and you're at the same time just going to release yourself in so many different ways. This is going to be like a super spiritual moment in time, but then at the same time, you know, it's connected to the part of your life that was making you very dissatisfied over the last 24 months. So now this is going to have a nice moment where you are going to realize, oh my God, something is going to slowly start to happen to you, like in a way of something is slowly going to start coming true. But this is brilliant because also at the same time it was like delayed, and it caused like a lack of motivation, and that in itself is going to bring you inspiration, potential. My babies, pay attention to the 31st of May, not maybe only 31st of May, 29th, 30th and the 31st of May. These 3 days are going to bring you an important potential and inspiration, so you need to pay attention to this because it's going to be very, very important. It's connected to the certain departure, maybe a little journey, but it's all boiling down towards the advancement into the unknown, but where you're going to have such a feel of force that you want to go for it and do it, and it's to do with a certain alteration and change that is going to need to take place. So this is going to be really, really interesting indeed. So let me show you. Before I do this, I would highly recommend you to get something like an amethyst, because every single time when we go through something spiritual, this is going to help you to connect more. This is going to enhance your third psychic eye, so therefore you're going to understand so much about yourself and about the specific situations that you wouldn't normally understand. So this is something I highly recommend you to get, and every time when you want to connect a little bit more, every time when you want to find out a little bit more, every time when you want to respond in the right way and doing something important, an amethyst is a must. Okay, I would highly suggest you to wear this in May, June and July. This comes with a sterling silver setting and the sterling silver chain, and the link to buy this is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. Okay, so now my gorgeous Cancerinis, I'm just going to see what is going to happen in the first part of May, mid part of May and the last part of May. So now the first part of May is going to bring you really important security when it comes to your finances and financial situation, but even more importantly, something is going to be unfolded right in front of you, and it is going to require from you to make necessary changes and alteration, because something is going to become obvious that wasn't obvious before. What exactly do you need to do? And you're going to feel a very strong force for it, you know, and it's to do with your path, with your journey, with your finances, with an option and opportunity that you will have at the same time to expand yourself, you know, and also passing a certain knowledge will be quite important as well. Mid part of May is just basically this is a strong time of manifestation. Whether you believe this or in this or not, you know, it's entirely up to you, but it's all about your energy, all about this ability and possibility that it's not normally that strong, because we manifest things all the time, but sometimes our power is very strong and it's very powerful and it can make things happen so much quicker, so much sooner. So here I just want to let you know know that there is a certain promise that you will feel, certain sign that you are going to have. But at the same time, I just need you to understand not to just brush up on it like it's nothing, you know, it's just something that you should be paying attention to. But also when it comes to manifestation, it's a strong power that you will achieve so much more here. The third part of May, my gorgeous Cancerini, it's all about the actual important clarity. This is a significant time when it comes to the actual important clarity, you know. It's to do with like basically pretty much so you realizing these creative ideas that are needed for success. This is why this is so important, you know, to commit all your energy when to actual new projects. You know, this is very important when it comes to you, my gorgeous Cancerini, because this is the part of your new spiritual journey. This is the part of your new spiritual path, and it's most certainly going to rejuvenate you in so many different ways. Okay, so now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you who are in relationship. So for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, Cancerini. So it's for you, my gorgeous Cancerini, and it's for May 2021. So this is for those of you that are in relationship. You see, you will just want to move on from the certain situation. You're both going to need to have a little chat. You're both going to have a conversation, and you're going to talk about things that are making you feel kind of unhappy, and you will want to discuss things that are making you feel sad. And you know what, this is going to be the right time to do it, the right moment to do it, because by the time you get to the last part of May, you will both want to move on from like some kind of stage and part of your life that you don't feel happy with anymore. So it's all gonna be about you moving on onto the next stage of your life. But this will be really important because, you know, at the same time, it's to do with the actual opportunity and option that is just going to take over, and it's going to respond to both of you in so many different ways emotionally, so you will know what to do. So now I'm just going to see what is going to happen to those of you, my gorgeous Cancerinis, who are single and ready to mingy. My gorgeous Cancerini, I mean, this is wonderful. Look at this. It's 9 of coins. This is very important. On one hand, you know, you're going to become aware of the certain accomplishment. This is very important because it's to do with things that you have been working on. So now you will be able to see things really nicely moving on. That in return is going to require from you to kind of make some kind of a new plan, you know, but it's a lot to do with something that you have attempted before, and it's a lot to do with your wish. It's not something that is completely new, but it's just to do because it has got like some kind of attempt before. Maybe you were thinking about it intensely and it wasn't the right time. Maybe you attempted, however, now this is going to be important because it's all about you having this new plan, and this is the time when you're going to feel really great. And it's also going to be the time when somebody very significant is slowly going to start drifting into your life. It could be May, June or July when this person make themselves known. But the changes that you're going to be part of, are going to put you on the right direction and on the right path when it comes to this particular person. Just remember, it's to do with a new plan, but it's also to do with like things that are you continuing in your life at the same time. This is going to be someone very special and somebody who you also going to kind of admire in so many different ways. And there is the energy that you're going to feel when you meet this person that you didn't feel in a long time. So this is most certainly going to be very, very interesting time for you, my gorgeous Cancerini. I absolutely can't wait for you. Okay, my gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching my videos. I love every single one of you. I hope you like my little top. This is Coco with his little witch's hat, and if you would like to buy this top that I've designed myself, the link is in the description below. By buying things from my channel, you're also supporting my channel as well. My gorgeous Cancerini, thank you ever so much for watching. I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of love, healing, peace and light. So I'm sending you brightest blessings, lots of light, healing, peace and light to every single one of you, my gorgeous Cancerinis. Thank you ever so much for watching my videos. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium. Love you. Bye.